Collections are always worth the buck. Getting to play multiple titles for the price of one is already a steal. What to Play presents 10 of our best rated PlayStation 4 collections, all arranged by play scores. The play score is an average of gamer and critic ratings.
Kidnapped strangers are trapped together. There's only one way out. They must win the game.
Opening our list is Zero Escape: The Nonary games. Visual novels have come a long way, and the Zero Escape series is a testament to the creativity of the interactive genre. The Nonary games is a bundle that comes with a remastered version of 999 and Virtue's Last Reward. For the price of one, you get to experience two of Zero Escape's famed titles. Both games are packed with a massive branching storyline with multiple endings, and features the same escape the room mechanic that the series was known for. This remaster not only brings the 3DS classic to the PlayStation 4 console, it also introduces a bunch of quality of life improvements that makes every living hell for these survivors bearable. One of these upgrades include a fancy dual screen mode for 999, which is akin to the 3DS version. This is helpful for new fans when solving puzzles and making decisions that might end up killing their favorite character. It's a twisted and complicated game, and it doesn't stop until you've reached the endgame. A play score of 8.61. At number 9 is the Walking Dead collection, the Telltale series. Telltale's most popular series paved the way for games with episodic formats. Clementine's journey will forever be cemented as one of gaming's most iconic moments. It's set in the zombie-infested world of Robert Kirkman's gritty undead drama. Lead Clementine in her journey of self-discovery in a society bereft of humanity. Throughout her adventure, you'll meet an intriguing cast of characters, which ranges from the trustworthy partner to the homicidal maniac. Your choices will impact the game's ending and Clem's personality.
No, Clem, it's too dangerous. Thanks. Be on a sec, just keep shooting.
And in this collection, enjoy the early days of Clem with the iconic Lucas Lee in Season 1, and make your way to its succeeding seasons and extra content for only $50. This includes a new frontier, 400 Days, and the Michonne miniseries. The only downside to this collection is the missing final season, which was released after Telltale's unfortunate bankruptcy. Nonetheless, it's still an emotional trip worth reliving or playing for the first time. It has a play score of an 8.61. Number 8 is Crash Bandicoot and Sane Trilogy. Naughty Dog's very own Naughty Dog returns to the PlayStation 4 console with overhauled visuals and a bunch of new content. The collection contains 3 of the Tasmanian Devil's hit titles with new and improved graphics. You will no longer be looking at polygonal characters. The world of Crash Bandicoot now looks like a game fit for this generation. The addition of quality of life improvements are also present, such as audio and voice acting polish, checkpoints to ease your frustrations, and time trials for a real and nasty challenge. The only thing that was kept from the original was its challenging platformer experience. Expect hair-pulling moments on all 3 of its titles, each one breaking apart your sanity. It's the Dark Souls of remasters, and what could be better than that? It has a play score of an 8.62. Number 7 is Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Finally, the Phoenix Wright franchise is branching out on multiple platforms. This courtroom adventure makes its way to the PlayStation 4, and the legendary lawyer is ready for murder mysteries, court shenanigans, and some wacky anime moments. The Ace Attorney Trilogy contains all 14 episodes, spanning the first 3 games in one gorgeous collection. For the uninitiated, the Phoenix Wright series is a combination of multiple genres, including visual novel and point-and-click set in the 4 walls of justice. Interview suspects with different walks of life, such as circus freaks, spiritual mediums, and even a childhood friend. Each suspect offers a variety of challenges for you to solve with logical precision, and once it's all done, the satisfying sound of objection makes you crave for more. It's the perfect entry point for new fans of the series. especially for non-Nintendo users. A play score of 8.75. Number 6 is Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Much like Crash Bandicoot, another childhood favorite makes its way to the modern consoles. The classic platformer rekindles the old flames of its series, with improved visuals and gameplay, all thanks to the Unreal Engine 4's power. The titular dragon still has everything he needs in this upscaled HD adventure, and this trilogy doesn't disappoint. For only $40, it lets you experience the best version of Spyro's 3 enchanting titles. And like any other remaster, aside from its graphical upgrades, new audio and voice lines will greet you as you make your way through its expansive realms. And with all that, this collection was hailed by critics and gamers for its faithful reimagining of the PlayStation classic. It receives a play score of an 8.76.
This is awesome!
At 5th place is Borderlands The Handsome Collection. Borderlands 3 may be out for quite some time now, and it's still hella fun, but nothing could beat the previous entries of this insane first-person shooter from Gearbox. This collection packs 2 of their most beloved games, except the original. That means Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel are inside one glorious and handsome collection. Get ready to dive into the ridiculous world of Pandora once again with some revamped features and added content. Enjoy all their DLCs, smooth visual upgrade, and 60 frames per second on your fancy 4K display. With all these in store, your adventure into this crazy dangerous world is better than ever. Grab a friend or do things alone, but it's always fun when you're with a crew that's as insane as you are. It's Borderlands we're talking about, so it's always fun with friends. A play score of an 8.82.
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
At 4th place is BioShock The Collection.
There's already a fight.
There's always a man, a lighthouse, and a city. And there's always a remaster and a collection waiting to happen. Irrational's award-winning first-person shooter series gets the all-in-one package for your PlayStation 4. Revel in the horrifying yet grand underwater city of Rapture in this remastered versions of BioShock 1 and 2, or soar into the city above the clouds with Infinite's Columbia. All 3 games rock their stylish steampunk themes with a fast-paced shooting gameplay and a mind-bending story. In this collection, you're not only given their 3 best titles. All DLCs including 2's Minerva's Den and Infinite's Burial at Sea are also available for you to enjoy. It's the essential BioShock experience, and for anyone who hasn't played this series before, would you kindly?
Let's go out to play, Daddy.
It's time to finish this.
It has a play score of an 8.89.
Remember, the darkness lurks in every heart. Darkness is our foe. Would that we could be rid of it. You must destroy it.
At 3rd place is Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 plus 2.5 Remix. Tetsuya Nomura's playground of imagination. The Kingdom Hearts series is known for its interesting crossover between Final Fantasy and Disney.
How will you fight without a weapon? My friends are my power, and I'm theirs!
It's such an ambitious series that to this day, Sora's journey might not be over yet. This collection contains all the necessary Kingdom Hearts titles for you to play. If you think the mainline entries like Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 are enough to understand the entirety of its story, then you are really wrong. You are literally taking all 9 Kingdom Hearts games since 2002 in one pack, all in glorious high definition. Unfortunately, this doesn't include Aqua's 2.8, Dream Drop Distance, and its infamous mobile game story, KH Kai. It's the perfect collection for you to get inside this convoluted yet beautiful series before you get your hands on Kingdom Hearts 3. It has a play score of an 8.93.
Friends, call me Sully.
Nathan Drake.
At 2nd place is Uncharted: The Nathan Drake Collection. Nathan Drake's journey may be over, but it's always great to relive his best globe-trotting moments before his retirement.
Christ almighty.
The collection includes all 3 Uncharted titles with a few improvements to the action-adventure experience, such as the additions of trophies, a photo mode, and challenging difficulty choices. It's the ultimate test of your hardened adventurous skills, and what could be more fitting than its HD graphics and better audio to suit your gaming blockbuster needs. The story remains the same on all 3 titles, but going back on the epic journey of Nathan and his friends is something special, especially after Uncharted 4's emotional ending. Greatness comes from small beginnings, so they say, and this collection has everything for you to go back and witness Naughty Dog's and Nathan Drake's humble beginnings up to their defining moment in gaming history. A play score of 8.94.
This is it. Die and be free of pain, or live and fight your sorrow.
And of course, the best PlayStation 4 collection is none other than Final Fantasy X and X-2 HD Remaster. Reigning supreme in this list of great PlayStation 4 collections is Square Enix's JRPG that once melted our hearts, and they're ready to do it again.
Why is this happening? I wish you were here with me.
Return to Zanarkand in this HD remaster that covers both Final Fantasy X and its sequel, Final Fantasy X-2. Join Tidus, Yuna, and their gang of memorable characters as they band together to put a stop to the entity responsible for ruining their world. There isn't much difference compared to the original game, aside from the visual upgrades. However, what made this remaster worth considering is the addition of its sequel, X-2, which features Yuna and his girls in a whole new journey. Though both games differ in terms of storytelling and reception, this collection is still a strong reminder of Square's glory days in the JRPG scene. If you're into the mushy love story between Tidus and Yuna, or simply adore its fascinating cast of characters, you won't be disappointed in this collection. It receives a play score of an 8.99.